Hello everyone, thank you for joining this Dynaway webinar. It is another one of our deeper dives into the functionality of Dynaway EAM for Business Central specifically. It will be approximately 20 minutes and we will have a topic today which covers safe work with an undertopic of lockouts and tagouts. With me today I have Christoph. Once again, Christoph will take you through the presentation and I will be here to answer any questions you may have. The session is of course recorded, so if you want to revisit it, it will be on our website shortly. Christoph, I'll hand it over to you.
Thank you, Mikko. Okay, so today we are talking about safe work, which is one of our module, and I need to specify that this is not EAM, Dynaway EAM specific functionality, but you need to install the specific app, which is called Safe Work, and also you need to check our licensing for this app. How lockouts and tagouts work? You can use Asset Manager Role Center if you need. So you will find everything here as well, like lockout points, lockouts, tagouts, and all other things also for the safe work. But you also can use our another role, which is called Safe Work Manager, and also you will see everything here. So let me just for a second switch to the Safe Work Manager. Yeah, as you can see here, we have little more, so we just separate things. So you have lockouts and also tagouts and so on. First thing which you need to do with the lockouts, and tagouts, you need to specify who is the lockout and tagout manager. As you can see, I have one user, it's me in this database, which is marked as a lockout manager and tagout manager. And those users can approve the lockouts and tagouts. That's why you need to mark those users as the users which have those permission. Otherwise, you will not be able to approve the lockout and tagout. Okay, but what all about with the lockouts and tagouts? So if we will go to the lockouts first, lockouts is when you need to do some locking of some special equipment before your job or before any other things, for example, the asset or whole location or whatever it is broken, and before you start doing maintenance on that thing, let's say, you need to specifically lock this, for example, because of safety reasons, like it can be a danger related to the power or to the electricity, and you don't want that someone will just start this machine when you are inside and working. So for that, you can use lockouts separately from assets. Then you can just create a lockout points. Let me just open any lockout point, which we can specify. We can put a number, a description. We also can put what is the state. So if it's active, not active, and so on. You can also see when we planning the next lockout and when we did the last unlock of this lockout point. You also can connect it with the assets, so then you will have a connections between the lockout points and the assets. You can put the picture and documents the same way as you are doing it on the assets. So when we have already lockout points, we can create a lockout. So the document which prove that we did a locked and we unlock the things as well. If I will create a new one, and I will just create a lockout for safety reasons, right? We can assign the specific person, in this case me, and I can put when we are planning to do it. So let's say that I'm planning to do it, let's move a little bit in time, so I will just do it 8 in the morning till today, but till 4 in the afternoon. And what I need to specify is which lockout points I'm doing. So let's choose more than one just to show you the full flow. So I will just put all the lockout points which I have here. So all my 3 lockout points which should be locked. And what I can do after, I can just approve it. And I can approve it because I'm the lockout manager, right? So let me approve it. Yes, you can see that my status changed from the draft to the pending lockout. What does it mean? Now I need to go and physically do the logs for all the parts. So I can do it in any order which you see here. It doesn't matter. But if I will do the last one, you will see that system will ask me if I'm okay, if I locked everything, and do I want to change the lockout status to lockout removal, pending lockout removal, right? So at this moment, we confirm that we locked everything. You can see that who locked it. I can see the date. I can see who locked it, and I can see it, in fact, for all my logs. I should mention also that only person who is assigned to can do the logs. So it will not, you will need to change it to the specific person who is assigned to doing the lockouts, right? To be able to do it. And now the next step is that my lockout should be finished. So I need to finish my logs, right? So unlock all my lockout points, right? Now I unlocked in little different order, but as you can see, I unlocked everything. So my status has been changed to finish if I will say yes. And pretty much that's all with the process of lockout, right? You can see how easy it is. You can do it on phone, you can do it on tablet as well. But the main purpose is to assure that you locked everything and you unlocked it later. Who did it, when, and you can have all those information. As you can see, I now can see who removed the lock, who and when exactly. It took 1 minute, right? So I have full history of what has been done. But that would be really annoying if you always need to create a logs out manually. So we connected it with our work orders. So you can also create lockouts automatically. How you can set up this? If I will go to the Lockout Automation setup, you can see that I can do very easily set up that whenever my work order, which is for this asset, is created, then my lockout point is created, right? For lockout for this lockout point. So let's do a little different setup. I will say that if we are doing electric inspection for this particular asset, let's take this lamp, I will do the lockout for this point. As you can see, I don't need to specify exact asset. I can specify the category or location. So system will try to find when the automation should be done and when the lock should be done automatically. So let me now just create a work order for asset number 3. Create a work order, and let's choose some description, and I think we put that it should be electric. Okay, so let's finish this one, and let's go to my lockouts. You can see that now I have a description which is the same as work order description. You can see that now I should do the lock, and this is my lock which should be created. So I didn't need to do it manually. I can just assign it to a specific person, put the specific time also, and then start working on my lockouts. So that is how simple you can do locks. Tagouts are very similar. So instead of locking something physically, you're just tagging it maybe with some that okay, that there is some something which like sign which you need to specify. That's why we don't have a lockout, something like lockout points, but we're doing it little different. So you can see similarity here. So I can have a tag which will be, for example, tagging the asset and location. I can also specify the planned start date, so I can say when exactly. Again, let's move a little in time, so it will be from 8 and today to 4 in afternoon. I still need to assign it to someone, so I will assign it to me. And now, instead of choosing which lockout is done, which lockout point it is, I need to specify either we are tagging the whole asset, work order, or location. So I can, for example, do the whole location. Right? And let's say also I would like to tag another location. Well, let's choose another location. But as you can see, I also can mix and do the asset. Let's say I also need to tag this particular asset. The process then is very similar, even I would say exactly the same. So I need to approve. My status is changed to pending tagout. Then the assigned person can do the tags. The tagout is changed to status is pending tagout removal, right? So I already need to remove. And if I will continue with that, I will go and finish the tag. So that's how you can very simply work with the tags. But because we have asset, we have location, and we have also work order. So if I will open, let's go back to our asset manager role or technician, doesn't matter, someone who has permissions to work with those objects. We can also see our tagouts or active tagouts also on the asset and also on the location and work order. So let me just open the card. And you can see that if I would have any pending tagouts, and I have one, you can see that I have also the list here, which allows me also to see all pending tagouts for this specific asset, location, or work order. And I also can create a tagout directly from here. So if I will just click create tagout, you can see that my tagout is automatically created. Similar fields you will see on the work order and also on the asset location. So that was all from my side, relate tagouts and lockouts. So back to you, Mikael.
Thank you, Christoph. So what's next? Yeah, we have a lot of already recorded webinars from previously, which you can visit on the website. Just follow the link on the slide here and you'll see the collection here available. We do also have some future ones coming up, and you'll see some other ones also related to safe work. So permit to work and risk assessment are the next ones. And then we have resource allocation and scheduling. In the meantime, we also have a release webinar, and if you're an existing customer or customer with interest of Dynaway EAM, then of course I can really recommend to sign up for the upcoming one on 11th of October, and it will be 1400 hours in our local time zone. So please check your own local time zone to do the time conversion, or you can even use our time converter tool, as you can see on the screen, but I really recommend to sign up for the upcoming webinar. That was all for today, a little bit faster than expected, but I hope you found it very useful. As mentioned, the recording will be on the website shortly, where you can then go and visit the topic there. Wishing you a fantastic day, and thank you for your participation. Have a good day. Bye-bye.